Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2020 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of August, the last 2 weeks, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome everyone. Thanks for taking the time to be here to tune in to any and all of the videos on my YouTube channel. Your likes, your shares, hitting that subscribe button. It's all greatly appreciated. Thank you. So Scorpio, this is for you. For the last half of August 2022, if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio, it's relevant if you're cross-watching for Scorpio. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It's a general reading. So if you know your sign, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, watch them all for any additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something does resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. You can click on the description link with this video to see my contact info. You can email me at maggie@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings, and I can usually respond within the same day with that information. And I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling too. I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I work pretty hard at getting people in as quickly as I can. So if you're interested in that, email me. I would be most happy to hear from you. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the last half of August looks like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Scorpio, we begin with the Knight of Coins, an opportunity coming in, an offer, an opportunity. It's a sure thing. It's coming. It's a little slower than the other knights because he's governed by the element of earth, which is a bit more methodical, cautious, detail-oriented, but always comes through. With the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This could be you or another sign relevant. Something's coming towards you. Next, we have the Sun, light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity, pressures and heaviness, restrictions, kind of uplifting and lessening or even negating. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot, especially in terms of its ability to influence the other cards, because, you know, when the real sun comes out, it shines over everything, it banishes the shadows, it illuminates its life, and, you know, it's daytime after night, it's health after sickness, you know, hope after despair. And so too in a tarot spread, when the sun comes out, it affects the rest of the cards that way as well. So any challenging energy, it can lessen. So that's coming in with the Four of Swords, rest, recovery, recuperation. Some of you may be recovering from something slow but steady. You're doing well. Some of you just may be taking some time out, perhaps to maybe you've been working very hard. Maybe the King of Cups is you and this Knight of Coins is your energy. You've been working very steady at something and you're taking some time out. But it feels more like there's an opportunity coming in and you're taking some time to kind of think about it, contemplate about it. Maybe going away on a little vacation. Maybe just enjoying yourself and letting it simmer for a bit. Next, we have the World, the last major arcana card in the tarot. A major cycle or chapter or set of chapters is wrapping up. You're moving on, elevating, moving on to the next level. There's a whole new landscape full of different opportunities for you. With Temperance, balance, staying grounded, adjusting, neither too much of one nor too much of the other. Peace, harmony, balance, spiritual kind of angelic powers here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is a choice, the Two of Coins. Yeah, so there's a choice, there's an opportunity here. A choice means that there's two things, right? Sometimes it's two new things. Here, I'm only seeing one coming towards you, so it may be about staying with something you're already in, a job, a situation, a relationship, or moving towards a new offer or opportunity that's coming in front of you. So Let's clarify. Pretty lovely energy, though, so far. Clarify Two of Coins. The Lovers, a relationship choice, a relationship at a crossroads. The Lovers represents a pretty strong, connected relationship. And it typically represents a choice. Now, the choice can, which we already know, it's already clarifying the Two of Coins, which is a choice. So the choice might be about the relationship itself. Do we end the relationship? Do we move forward? And if so, how are we moving forward? It sometimes can represent needing to choose between two people, maybe a third-party situation. In the early tarot decks, there was no Lovers. There was a card called the Choice card. It was the same basic card. Showed a man standing in front of two women or vice versa. So a choice needing to be made. So for some of you, it might be a choice between two partners. But if that's the case, it looks like one of them is an already established relationship that with somebody that you share quite a connected history with. We have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. These can both relate to friends, to friendships, to positive friends, positive social connections in your community, things that you have a history with. This is also clarifying the choice, so it's interesting. For some of you, I just got that it's a third-party situation, or meaning that you have two choices. There's a relationship that you've been in for some time and you still feel that connection to, and then there's somebody in your community or in your friendship circle or somebody that you already know. Knight of Coins. Let's clarify this offer coming in, offer or opportunity. It may be, thank you. Three of Swords, emotional pain, heartache, heartbreak, separation. Maybe that taking this offer may disappoint someone or hurt someone. Well, if it's a third-party situation, you can't kind of get away from that. Somebody's going to have their heart broken. Let's get a little bit more on that. Six of Coins, gift giving. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. We have a King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's some new opportunity. It feels like for many of you, there's an already established relationship. You have a strong history together. It may be on the rocks. Sometimes the lover's relationship can be quite turbulent. There's some new opportunity coming in that I think if you take it, will cause pain, disappointment, possibly break up with the other person. Of course it would if the other option is a romantic option, right? It may be that for some of you, it may be the decision is not about the relationship itself, but about maybe a job, work, a career offer, or moving or relocating, which would cause difficulty or something of that sort within this established relationship. For others of you, it's going to be maybe an established relationship. Maybe you can't get the relationship to move forward, but there's other options and opportunities coming in. Let's clarify that King of Cups. Ooh, Four of Wands just popped right out. Celebrations around home and family. This is also one of the wedding cards. Home stability. Let's get another one. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coins. I think this represents a new offer or opportunity coming in. And for those of you for whom this is another romantic option, this person is seriously minded. I mean, it's new love and new options and new opportunities, and it holds both water and earth. So it holds the lovely emotional opportunity energy of water, but also because aces hold the potential of the 10, right? The completion and fulfillment, but it's just the beginning. The Ace of Coins it's practical too. So the Ace of Coins holds the potential of the 10 of Coins, which is long-term stability and commitment. So This other romantic option or partner that is showing interest or wanting to come forward and begin something with you is coming from a place where he wants or she wants a serious commitment. For those of you for whom you're considering a job or work opportunity, and this is not another romantic option, I think that taking this new work, job, project, whatever, would require physical, practical changes that would put a strain on your relationship, and maybe your partner wouldn't even support that. So if you took that, it would mean kind of, yeah. Let's clarify the sun. It feels like quite a mixed bag here. Let's clarify the sun. The Knight of Coins. So we have the Knight of Coins twice. We have that Knight of Earth twice, bringing this lovely, beautiful energy. I mean, whatever this offer or opportunity is, within it, it holds the potential of a new beginning that is not only emotional, but it actually has a real stability. And as it comes to fruition, should you choose to take it, it also is going to have the ability to uplift pressures and restrictions that you were previously feeling, whether that's in your previous job or work career, because it could be, there's two different groups here, or whether it's another romantic prospect. They're far more seriously minded for long-term stability and security, like marriage and home, and so you don't feel like you have to shoulder everything on your own, which maybe with your other established relationship, it may have been, even though looks like there was quite a strong connection here, maybe you felt like you were on your own or had to deal with things on your own a lot of the time. Queen of Swords and Two of Wands, you're really trying to make the smartest, best, and most practical decision based on your experience. Clarify Four of Swords. The Four of Swords implies that you are considering, you're taking some time out to consider. It may be that you're just taking a brief break to kind of put it on the back burner and kind of clear your head and just have some fun for a minute, so that you can come back to it with a better perspective or a fresher perspective. Clarify Four of Swords. King of Coins and King of Wands. We got three kings here. Three kings, three aces. Yeah, I think for some of you it's a choice between two people. Clarify the world. The Magician, the Chariot, the Three of Wands. This is like really getting square, really getting right down straight with what you want to manifest and actually pulling everything together you need in order to do that, which the Magician is really good at doing, right? He's the manifester of the tarot. He knows it's not enough just to have visualizations or good thoughts. You have to pair that with your knowledge, wisdom, experience, resources, and the physical work to put all that together to make something manifest into physical reality. The Chariot is about success that can be on a path that can be quite challenging. You've got this chariot, you've got these two horses. Sometimes they want to go in different directions. You have to channel everything forward in order to have that. And the Three of Wands represents your future, positive and optimistic energy about your future, starting to see your efforts paying off and feeling like your ships are coming in. You're still waiting for them, but you can see that ship coming into the harbor. This is about really getting clear on what you want and decisively doing everything you can towards manifesting that. Something that is bringing stability and balance to you. Clarified Temperance. Temperance again. The Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, enlightenment, illumination, seeing things for the reality of what it is. The Moon is the opposite. Things aren't quite clear. And the Seven of Cups is dreamy and multiple options. It's quite clear here that this is where it gets real at the end. This is about going, okay, there's some decision on the table here. It feels like one option is to remain with something that may not have been, while there may have been a lot of connection and passion and all of that, ultimately it's stuck, or it's not taking you where you want to go. There's, whether that's a relationship or a work thing or some combination of both, right? So it's a general reading. It's going to resonate a little bit differently. The other opportunity is new. It's coming in. Whether it's for new work or new love here, there's a choice that needs to be made. And the new offer already comes right from the beginning with the potential of stability. I mean, if this is choosing between two people, it may be one person who says, we've been together this long and I love you and all of this, but they don't want to move forward towards something. They're fine with things being the way they are. And somebody else is coming in and it's new, but they're coming in right from the beginning knowing what they want. And what they want is they want that to end up in like the Ten of Cups, that long-term stability thing here. So the same with the work situation. And you're kind of like, what do I do? So at the end here, and I think we can take this as advice to Scorpio, this is about getting clear, which is what getting really clear and acting on that clarity, which is what we need to do when we're making decisions, especially tough decisions. Because this one, if it's relationship, would be an emotionally tough one, right? So this is about getting clear with what do I really want? Really, really razor sharp clear. Make a list if you need to, actually do. It's helpful. And then you ask yourself which of these two things realistically is going to lead you to that, is going to take you to that place of exactly what you want. And you need to make sure that all your choices and decisions orient you towards that, and everything else that doesn't needs to be cut away or left behind, because it's not taking you to your joy and fulfillment. Even if that's difficult and hard, even if you have to leave behind people, places, situations that you have an attachment to. We can have lots of attachments to things that aren't healthy, right? Or things that fall far short of what our expectations are. Or we can make the decision to stay and settle and never be fully happy and fulfilled. This is about really getting clear on that, what that is, and making sure your choices and actions match that and propel you towards that. That's what it looks like Spirit is recommending. If you can feel it, Spirit is recommending here. But for some of you, it's going to require a difficult choice. It's either that or stay with this other situation and just accept that it's never going to be what you would ideally like it to be. That doesn't sound very pleasant, but free will, free agency, right? So let's wrap up with some advice and guidance. Oh. Seven of Wands, standing firm for what you believe in, defending, protecting that which you feel strongly about, which would be your dream, I guess. But for some of you, Ten of Swords, surrendering to a painful ending, the Tower. This is like a final major ending of something that probably has had its share of disappointments, and which would be difficult to let go of, and the other person or the other situation doesn't want to either. But the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, this is moving decisively towards what you know intuitively is the best thing for you. The Eight of Cups, leaving behind that which you may have thought was going to turn out to be your Nine of Cups, but it isn't. So you're moving forward. Two of Cups, this is relationship for most of you. Nine of Cups and the Empress. You're the best match for you, that best soulmate, kindred spirit, not just passion, but respect, friendship, believing, your ideologies match the same. Somebody who sees you as the Empress, Spirit doesn't often give blatant advice like this, especially, because life is about us making choices and learning from those choices. But it feels here like Spirit is saying, look, this old situation has gone as far as it's going to go. If you want something further enough, you're going to have to leave that behind. And that's going to be a difficult choice, because something has to end in a final way in order for you to have this. Or you stay with the established thing and somehow find a way to make peace that it's only going to be your 8 of Cups, not your 9 of Cups, right? It's not going to be what you want it to be. So, yeah, that's one of those tough, difficult choices here, which is why we have, all these cards with the World and the Temperance. It's about getting clear. What do I really want, and how badly do I want it? Because it's quite clear, Scorpio, that there's opportunities for you to have it, but it's going to require having to make some difficult choices. Kind of intense reading, but obviously what somebody needs to hear. So Scorpio, those are your messages for the last half of August. I hope that you found them helpful, useful, validated something, or at least opened your eyes to what is, regardless of what you choose, right? Again, if any of this resonates enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe peel back the blankets on this a little bit for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the September general readings. Stay safe and well. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.